Hey everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome back to Mechanicus for a one-shot bonus episode. Now, if you guys will remember, at the end of the series, I did say I was playing a separate series of this. It's a separate playthrough on my own time, in the hopes of getting to the end and seeing if we could take on the Twilight of the Gods mission with all the bosses. And it turns out, yes you can. Even Agrelek is here. I think the only one that's missing is the Sufferer. Now, the big thing here is I'm not sure if we're going to fight all 6 at once. Because we know when we fought Mehalab and Szaregon at the same time at the end of the last series, that Szaregon didn't get up till Mehalab was dead. So I don't know if we get to fight all 5 of these and then Szaregon gets up, or if we have to fight each of these dudes one at a time and then fight Szaregon. Not sure, but we get to see how it goes. Now, I will have to say this was a bit more of a difficult playthrough than our original one, simply because there was a difficulty spike that the devs, well, not a spike, but the devs made the game more difficult after we were already 2/3 of the way through the game. So we never really experienced the early game difficulty. And it was a bit harder. I'm not gonna say it's a lot harder, but it was definitely a bit harder. The worst part about this, though, is by not fighting these bosses, I had to give up some tech that would have been exceedingly useful. So, yeah, it was kind of a shame. Regardless, though, we are going to dive right in. Now, my troops themselves, I went ahead. Let's see, I went ahead and specced out all of my troops, knowing that I was going to do a boss fight. Excuse me, this big-ass boss fight. I decided I was going to spec all of my troops into Dominus for ranged combat bonuses and decent armor. And I was going to spec them into the tree, I think it's Engine Seer, that gives you the ability to just max out your cognition. No, that's not what I want to do. Nope, nope. Let's do that one. I don't care about breaking armor, but I would like the one that lets me ignore a lot of armor, like a lot of attacks. Wait, do I already have that one? Oh, next 6 attacks. I do. We don't have anything that does physical damage. That is the biggest issue that I am currently facing, is I do not have anything that does physical damage. However, with the sheer amount of weapons I'm bringing, it shouldn't matter. Either way, let's give this a try, shall we? Oh, we know. We know. Doesn't matter. Be gone with you. We have an Overlord to kill. Alright, let's do this. Yep, nope, we know. And none of this other stuff matters either, simply because... Let's see. Yep. None of this other stuff matters because there are never normal Necrons in the battle with Szaregon. Scorn. Oh, we've been detected. Yeah, I mean, they've known we've been here for a very long time. I think it's funny that this glyph is showing up in the final mission, because that's the glyph that will... one of the 2 glyphs that will give you extra technology. If there is no technology to give you, they'll give you CP or Blackstone. Sometimes nothing. Oh, be quiet.
What do you know of the
Yeah. I'm still gonna murder you and your buddies. Yeah, we've seen all this dialogue like 3 times now. Yes. Let's do this, Szaregon. Yep, the unholiness of this place. I'm expecting a huge fight. I will be greatly disappointed, though, if it's one Overlord at a time. Well, there's number 2. 3. 4. Oh, yeah. And Ubjao's in the center. This is exactly what I wanted. Now, I didn't name these particular tech priests. These are all just whatever name the game gave me. So yeah, no familiar names here. So let's take a look. So yeah, we have to kill all of them at once before we can get to Szaregon. This is the type of fight I was looking for. Alright. Well, we already know these are batteries. So I'm going to take advantage of these batteries. Now, I also grabbed a bunch of these Energia enhancers, because it gives my initial burst of attacks per tech priest a nice boost of 8. And as you can see, we don't have as much because of some of the tech restrictions and the RNG that's involved in getting tech rewards at when missions pop up. I didn't get all of the unlocks for cognition points, so we are substantially behind on that. So let's see. I have a few awesome weapons to deploy here. And I'm just trying to decide who to deploy them against. I'm going to send out my servo skull. Ah, you. You are definitely one that needs to get blasted upside the head. Because of that right there. Well, you can't absorb that damage? That's a shame. So as always, when we're fighting that particular individual, let's make it so his armor does not make a bit of difference. Now, if I use the heavy grav cannon, I can get 2 at once. Okay. I wonder, though, if I can get a bead on Ubjao, if that radius would be enough to hit all 3 of them. Well, let's find out by aiming at this thing. No, that radius wouldn't be high enough to hit them all. Alright. Well, I am going to aim at... I don't even know who this dude is, but we're going to blast him first. And do a fair amount of damage to this individual up here. And then we are going to make a rapid backtracking here. Because if these guys get within melee range... Ooh, I am hurt. Especially since I have no melee weapons whatsoever. Next. So yeah, that dude is... Neftusk is about to get murdered. Hey, Agrilek. Don't mind me, I'll get to you later. We got somebody else that needs to go down first. 23 and 23, okay. Not 23, 23 and 13. Alright, let's do the energy enhancer. Okay. Reduce the cognition cost of my attack. And blast this dude. That's one down. Now, we are going to back off because this dude is fast. Agrilec can reach us very easily from most spots on the map. But we got rid of Nef Tusk. Our dudes are slowly repairing. Yeah, all of my dudes are specced identically with a few exceptions. Like, one of the issues I noticed is apparently one of my dudes is missing a skill that the other ones have. Like, this dude was able to use his energy enhancers for 1 point. And everybody else appears to need 2, so I'm not sure how this dude is specced differently. Maybe he just has an older energy enhancer. Alright then. I think it might be time to start blasting Agrilec. I feel if I hit Agrilec, I think the maps are pretty symmetrical. Oh, they're not. You wouldn't actually hit him. Alright, let's see what Ubjao's stats are. 29 with no? With no armor, huh? Weird. Let's see if I can get into a position where I can hit this dude. I mean, I could try coming over here. Because there's a battery right there I could take advantage of. No, I guess not. Well, I might just want to use you to murder this dude then while you're here. Alright then. I also feel like a full squad of Dominuses, which is what this is, would probably be along the lines of what the Mechanicus would do if they ran into this many Necron lords and overlords. They would just send as much firepower as they could and go full overkill. Alright, do I know your stats yet? I'm actually more concerned about this dude's stats right now. Pretty strong, and he has armor. Okay. Well, guess what? He's my target. Let me go collect these. And since none of my attacks can actually hit both of these at once, we are going to target you with this. Yep, fill that cognition gauge. And then fall back. Just a little. You know what? You don't need to fall back. Hold your ground. Yeah, right here is good. Where you don't have to use another CP to fall back. End that turn. Energy enhancers. Now, I think with this next attack, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... Oh, that was unnecessary. I'm going to try to nail Agrilek and Mehalab at the same time. Also, show me your stats, Agrilek. I don't remember. Oh! Oh, yeah. You were not weak. Well, we killed him. Fill that cognition gauge. I didn't use... Yeah, I didn't use that ability. That sucks. 19 more points, huh? And this dude is way too close for comfort. Oh boy. Yeah, come up here. Yeah, so far we've murdered 2 of the 5 initial bosses. Or 3. 3. So Szaregon's probably very upset. Probably also wondering what the heck happened to him. I wonder if there's a way. Yeah, there should be a way to target them both at once with this next blast. Let's do it. One of the lovely things about the solar atomizer. Oh, look at that. Do it. Well, there goes Agrilek. Can't really do anything to Ubjiao over here without hurting my dude. Unless I can blast... Nah. Alright, Ubjiao. You're gonna walk up on me.
Years without counting, I have slumbered, and the nightmares did not end.
I really... Oh! You calling for help? I see. Well, in that case... Huh. I don't have any weapons I can use currently. Not without full-on using my overcharged abilities. Which is fine. Hey, Ubjiao? Nope, because I don't want to hit him. That sucks. Alright. I can't hit that one without hitting my own dude either. Well. Solar Atomizer it is. Cool. That worked. Oh, you can't be healing like that. That is unacceptable, creature. And then just to make sure crap doesn't get up. So he's gonna heal substantially here in a second. Well, let's collect some cognition to help stave that off. You know what I'm gonna do? This is gonna hurt my dudes. It is. But I can repair. He got a chunk of health back, that's fine. But I can restore the health on all my tech priests, so that really wasn't a big deal. Brought him down a notch. Good. Okay, so this dude, I'm gonna have to get into position to nail him with another weapon later. Let's go over here. Grab this. I'd like you to move out of the way. Because we're going to use the solar atomizer on this dude. And if I'm going to use the solar atomizer on this dude, I want to do it from a position that I can nail this dude and this dude at the same time. Yep, you know what? Pretty much just like that. Go to sleep, Oobjow, go to sleep. Because I don't know if we're actually killing these lords or if they're phasing out. Oh, here comes Szaregon. Bring it, dude. And all of my mechadendrites are recharged. So basically, I just need to keep my distance. To be fair, I'm not sure what the range is on my solar atomizer, so I'm gonna get a little closer. Oh, this isn't ready. Let's use this. Oh. That's not enough. Alright then. I'll just come take this. How about that? Maybe you must seek further illumination. This weapon's... I guess it has a cooldown. Man, that weapon never had a cooldown before. Or maybe the fights just didn't go long enough for me to notice the cooldown. Well, blast him with what you've got. Enjoy the hit. Like I said, probably best to keep my distance at this point. Oh, cool. Also, I can trigger Szaregon to see how much health he has. A lot. I know he started with 99 health. I just don't know how much I've actually hurt him. Not a lot. And that was a pinprick. What's up?
Your fate was decided thousands of years ago, yet still you fight. What fury there is in your ignorance.
We good at fury. Oh, you teleport. You know, that's new to me. He never had a chance to attack in our previous games, so seeing him teleport like that is bad.
This is how you hope to destroy us, Faustinius. Winkrix and crickets.
Yeah, that dude's... No. Why wouldn't you just finish him, dude? That makes no sense, but okay, whatever. I mean, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me that he chose to not attack there, but you know what? It's fine. I can keep my dudes alive. Let's make sure there's no friendly fire on the other end of this solar atomizer. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to come back down here and acquire some points for everybody else to use. I'm going to try to keep my dudes alive. Restore HP on all tech priests. There we go, there we go. So it really doesn't matter how far I try to distance myself from Szaregon. He's gonna reach me. Pure and simple. Oh. Do you have opportunity attacks? Because I kind of hope you don't. I didn't even bother to look at what my other skills are. I completely forgot. Cast a Canticle for free. Oh. That would have been nice. 2 damage to all tech priests. Yeah, he doesn't have a opportunity attack. Or if he did, it's already gone. This is like really the only angle I can hit him with right here. Alright, let's blast him. Thank the Omnissiah for the solar atomizer, because my other weapon is absolutely useless in this context. So, you know, I'm just gonna feed on you. It's okay, dude. It won't hurt at all. I just like keeping my dudes spread out a little bit, even though I could just keep them clustered around him. But, who knows, he might have an AoE attack that I'm unaware of. Like I said, a lot of this is new, because every time we fought him before this, he didn't even get a chance to fight back. We just drained his health. I don't think he's going to get a chance to attack again, though. Come on. 2 more attacks. Maybe. Blast him. I'll come over here and get some of this. Is there a battery nearby? There is. I honestly think that the most overpowered thing in this game, on the surface, may seem to be the gravity cannon. But ultimately, I think the most powerful thing in this game are the mechadendrites. And down he went. Yeah, the mechadendrites can give you unlimited CP. As long as there are enemy corpses around, or like stuff like those batteries, or even those consoles that you can scan or destroy to get Blackstone, or what's it called, or lower the alert levels. Yeah, as long as that stuff's around, the mechadendrites, the data ones, or cognitive mechadendrites, you can just have unlimited just over and over again, like I just did to them. If those things hadn't been there, I would have been wiped out. It is done. Yep. We know how this game ends. We've seen the ending 3 times now. Yep. This is the basic ending where I didn't side with anybody. Yep, Videx is upset because I didn't destroy the planet. And Scavola is upset because I didn't get her Necron tech. He's gonna take off in my arc and screw the both of them. Not my problem. Alright. So with that, really cool fight. I did like that all the enemies were present. But yeah, like I said, those cognitive mechadendrites just make things so easy. And then when you have those canticles that can fill up the cognition gauge, and then you have the not the canticles, but the special abilities that can fill the cognition gauge. Honestly, those 2 skill trees, the one that gives you the max cognition gauge option at the bottom, and the Dominus one, which gives you more range and more damage for your ranged weapons, you can wipe the floor with just about anything easily and just have that constant stream of cognition. But either way, it was cool to see all the enemies together. So with that, this series is actually definitively done, unless some DLC comes out. But I haven't heard any announcements about any DLC. At least not since that whole Sufferer thing was added. If DLC comes down, I will definitely play it because I freaking love this game. But yeah, for now, the series is over. There's nothing else I can really do in the game. And we did that basically boss brawl, so I'm okay with that. So thank you everybody so very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video at all, then please by all means feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or any combination of those actions that suits you today. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching, guys.